The Super Bowl is one of the most celebrity-packed sports events of the year, but some celebs aren't on the guest list. We got the inside scoop, so listen up closely. Our first celebrity who will not be attending this year's mega sports event is singer Pink. And the reasoning is, she was offered the halftime show slot and turned it down. NFL executives were reportedly furious after Pink's 2018 Super Bowl national anthem performance. The NFL reportedly offered her the halftime gig for the following year, but she declined. Pink opened up about her decision to turn down the halftime show to Billboard in 2019, citing the potential for backlash amid her personal politics. Everybody that does it gets so persecuted, she told the outlet. The singer was also adamant about protesting the NFL's treatment of Colin Kaepernick, stating, "I'd probably take a knee and get carried out. They should only give it, because of the current controversy, to African American or Latino women for a while," Pink added. Our next celebrity is Cardi B. Cardi was also offered the halftime slot and declined. And again, the NFL higher-ups were not impressed. In 2019, Cardi B told the Associated Press that she declined the offer with, quote, "mixed feelings." Cardi B told the outlet that she felt like she owed it to Colin Kaepernick to say no. Quote, "I got to sacrifice a lot of money to perform, but there's a man who sacrificed his job for us, so we gotta stand behind him," Cardi added. In the interview, the rapper also talked about her husband Offset and his complicated relationship with football due to his politics. He really wants to go to the Super Bowl, but he can't go to the Super Bowl because he's got to stand for something, she continued. Now, if you're confused about why these celebs are turning down the halftime show for Colin Kaepernick, here is the scoop. In 2016, football player Colin Kaepernick took a knee during the national anthem before a game to protest unrelenting police violence against black communities and was blacklisted because of it. Next on our list, we have Will Smith. The reasoning behind his probable banning is because of the infamous Oscars moment when Will went on stage and slapped Oscars host Chris Rock after he made a comment about Will's ex-wife Jada Pinkett Smith. In 2022, Will Smith received a 10-year ban from the Academy Awards for slapping Chris on stage, meaning he cannot attend the Oscars until 2033. Yikes. Due to his aggressive behavior at publicized events, it's likely the actor will not be allowed to attend the star-studded sports event. In his resignation, Smith said he would, quote, "accept any further consequences that the board deems appropriate. I betrayed the trust of the Academy," he added in his statement. "I deprived other nominees and winners of their opportunity to celebrate and be celebrated for their extraordinary work." In its letter announcing the ban, the board expressed, quote, "deep gratitude to Chris Rock for maintaining his composure under extraordinary circumstances, and also thanked our hosts, nominees, presenters, and winners for their poise and grace during the telecast." This action we are taking today in response to Will Smith's behavior is a step toward a larger goal of protecting the safety of our performers and guests and restoring trust in the Academy, the letter concluded. "We also hope this can begin a time of healing and restoration for all involved and impacted." Our next celebrity may come as a bit of a shock. Miss Taylor Swift. As girlfriend of Kansas City Chiefs player Travis Kelce, who will be playing at this year's Super Bowl, you'd think Taylor would obviously be allowed at the event, but not necessarily. The NFL has strict rules when it comes to what celebrities are allowed in their crowd, and the NFL may see Taylor as a distraction to the big game. One football fan reportedly yelled at Taylor while she was watching a Chiefs game, screaming, "You're ruining football." And one time, she was loudly booed when she was shown on screen during a Kansas City Chiefs game. Another reason why she might not be invited to the Super Bowl is because she's also one of those celebs on the list who turned down the halftime show. The reason she turned it down is likely because her schedule is already booked so full and in advance that there is no time for her to prepare for this type of event. It's expected also for free. The only possible thing that Taylor could get out of it would be, quote, exposure, which we all know she isn't lacking. Justin Timberlake is another celebrity who is most likely banned from ever attending another Super Bowl event after his 2004 viral Super Bowl halftime performance. If you don't know the story, let me catch you up. Justin and Janet Jackson were performing in front of over 150 million fans watching worldwide when at the end of the show, he tore Janet's costume and bared her chest live on stage. It didn't seem like it was a mistake, and Janet was furious. But but says she later forgave Justin. Honestly, this whole thing was blown way out of proportion. She opened up about the incident during part 2 of her Janet Jackson documentary for Lifetime. She continues by saying, "And of course, it should not have happened, but everybody is looking for someone to blame, and that has got to stop. Justin and I are really good friends, and we will always be really good friends." Next up, we have a pretty obvious NFL ban, Lance Armstrong. NFL prohibits any doping or cheating in all games, so Lance will not be allowed to get anywhere near the Super Bowl. Lance Armstrong, a former American road racing cyclist, helped elevate cycling to global popularity. His 7 consecutive Tour de France victories from 1999 to 2005, and also his status as a cancer survivor, made him one of the most iconic athletes ever. In 2012, cyclist Lance Armstrong was formally stripped of his 7 Tour de France titles after being charged with using performance-enhancing drugs, as well as demanding his teammates also use them to help him win races. Next up, we have another athlete, Oscar Pistorius, another sports star who will not be allowed to attend this year's Super Bowl. In 2012, Oscar from South Africa became the first double amputee to run in the Olympics. Just 6 months later, he ended his girlfriend's life in their house. The news of this gripped South Africa and the entire world. Pistorius, now 37, later claimed that he had mistaken her for a burglar during the night. Pistorius was eventually convicted in 2019, and he has been serving a 13-year prison sentence, but just recently in January he was released on parole. Next up, we have Tom Brady. Tom Brady is considered to be one of the greatest to have played the game of American football. The quarterback spent the majority of his career with the New England Patriots. However, the great has his fair share of controversies as well. In 2015, Brady was found to be using balls that were intentionally deflated in their game against Indianapolis Colts. This deflated ball was illegal, as it meant that Brady had a better grip on the ball. After being found out, Brady was imposed with a fine of $1 million and was also given a 4-match ban. He is technically allowed to attend the game, but it's likely football fans would be furious if they see him there. Our next celebrity who will not be allowed to attend this year's Super Bowl is Tanya Harding. Remember the movie I Am Tanya starring Margot Robbie? Yes, that is her. Tanya Harding is a former American figure skater. In 1994, ahead of the US Figure Skating Championships, Harding conspired to have fellow American figure skater and also her rival, Nancy Kerrigan, attacked. The attack was orchestrated by Harding's former husband and her bodyguard. The plan was to injure Nancy before the tournament so that she couldn't participate in the upcoming tournament and also in the Winter Olympics. And they did just that. Before Kerrigan was about to go on the ice, she got hit hard in the kneecap by a metal bar. Afterwards, crying, "Why me?" a scream heard around the world. However, Harding's plan technically failed, as Nancy just ended up with a bruise instead of a broken leg. Nancy Kerrigan then went on to win silver in the Winter Olympics. Tanya admitted to her wrongdoings and was penalized with a fine and 5,000 hours of community service. Another athlete with a scandalous past. Our final celebrity who will not be allowed to attend this year's Super Bowl is Adele, another singer who declined an offer to perform the halftime show. After rumors swirled that Adele would perform at the 2017 Super Bowl, she told a crowd at the 2016 concert in Los Angeles that she actually rejected the offer. First of all, I'm not doing the Super Bowl. I mean, come on, that show is not about music. I can't dance or anything like that. They were really kind, they did ask me, but I said no, Adele told the audience, according to Billboard. The day after the 2016 concert, the NFL and Pepsi released a statement asserting that they never, quote, extended an offer to Adele or anyone else. Yikes. But Adele is doing absolutely fine. That same year, Adele won Grammys for Record of the Year, Album of the Year, Song of the Year, Best Pop Vocal Album, and Best Pop Solo Performance. Her hit song Hello has 3 billion views on YouTube, 1 million comments, and 18 million likes. So yeah, she didn't need the Super Bowl. Well guys, thank you for watching today's video. Check out more videos to stay recent with all the celeb tea.